At 10, back in December, we told you about one attorney in Austin who was challenging the November 2022 election in Loving County. Now there have been some new developments to this story. News West 9's Jason Freund talked with Susan Hayes. And Jason, what more do we know about this case?
Alex, Susan Hayes has been representing citizens of Loving County regarding the outcome of that 2022 November election. But now there is another lawsuit challenging yet another election, this time for the 2024 March primaries. The 22 election lawsuit involves 3 seats: the county-wide Justice of the Peace, County Commissioner of Precinct 2, and a county clerk position. But that lawsuit is still in limbo.
It has taken an extraordinarily long time to get that case to trial. We went through 3 trial settings, and now the appeal has dragged out because delays in the court reporter getting the transcript ready. The case is now fully briefed at the El Paso Court of Appeals. I expect a ruling any day now.
According to Hayes, election contests are settled within 6 to 8 months of a general election and 2 to 4 months for a primary election. Hayes also says the actions of the winners have found different ways to drag things out, leading to this election contest going unresolved 2 years later.
The side that won those 3 races, my clients were challenging them in 2022. Drug it out, kept asking for continuances. Then we had delays on the appeal with the court reporter taking months to prepare the transcript.
And adding on to the chaos is a second lawsuit over another election.
There is now a pending election contest over the 2024 Republican primary in the races for sheriff and a countywide constable position. My clients were the winners. The other side has sued to challenge their election.
And that's not all. According to Hayes, people who don't even live in Loving County voted in not only the 22 election, but they voted again in the most recent election.
10 people were declared not to be residents in an August 2023 trial arising out of that November 22 election. And 9 of those have just voted again anyway.
And while Hayes calls it impossible to have a perfect election and that sometimes an election worker may just make a mistake, there are different tiers of illegality when it comes to voter fraud, such as doing acts that would make a vote illegal. Those illegal votes could be thrown out of an election. As for the futures of these elections, Hayes is hoping to wrap things up in the courts sooner rather than later.
We're in the middle of trial with the 2024 lawsuit. I hope to finish that within the next few weeks. On the lawsuit arising out of the 2022 election, that is pending at the El Paso Court of Appeals, and we should get a ruling any day now. But we may very well end up in a situation where we're having a new election for a 2022 general election and a 2024 primary election.
And we have reached out to officials in Loving County regarding the elections and the lawsuits, and they told News West 9 they had no comment on either matter. Alex?